Well, hey folks, this is 7 here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 25. We're here on the Farmlands map, of course, and I'm just checking out our little tea items. We've got some rose hips going on. We've got chamomile over there, ready to go. We have linden. Okie dokie. Can't say as I'm familiar with it myself, but there you are. Whatever it is, we have some. Hope everybody's doing well on this, the 18th day of December. Lots of apples. Very good, very good. In fact, lots of apples. Nice. All right. So other than that, as far as real farm work goes, yeah, not so much. The 2 fields we can are ready until something actually pops up out of the ground, then we can go in and do our second fert. But other than that, oh, this one's only 50%, eh? We should probably refertilize this before it gets too much further. So how's about we make that our first priority. Now, I don't have any sort of separate thing for fertilizer, do I? We've just got this guy. Which, I mean, that's fine. Perfectly good machine. We'll just have to poopay out any of the lime that's still in it. And go from there. Oh, right. I had to get rid of manual attach because it was stopping some of our machines from functioning. Well, maybe. It could be as well because I was not properly using manual attach. As my good friend City Farmer pointed out to me, that if it requires both a PTO and the hoses, they actually install separately. If you touch the Z key, oops, that E, not Z, it should do the PTO, and then by holding it a little longer, it does the hoses. Why it wasn't messing up other implements, maybe I was just, you know, clicking it lightly and then holding it down when the hoses didn't attach, I don't know. But there you go, that could have been a part of it as well. So I may... Oh yeah. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yes, all that just to have the crows flow past me. Yeah, I may go back to a manual attach at some point. Oh, good God, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to spit it out in containers. You know what a container is, don't you? Well, what the heck, man? Now, stupid question, no, it doesn't recognize it. You'll notice the top didn't flip open. So now, although we do not own a front loader, we need to be able to get that off the ground. Do something with it, I don't know. Well, that's weird. I'm really starting to be kind of disappointed in this lizard thingy here, you know? Yeah, I'm really not. First we had to do the manual uninstall thing to get, or the manual attach thing we had to uninstall to get it to work. Now it wants to just dump stuff on the ground instead of actually doing what it should do. Yeah, those are kinda... That only does fertilizer. Okay, this one does both. It doesn't hold very much. 42 meter, 42 meter. Okay, so it'll spread just as far. Yeah, we're starting to get into some serious noodles here. I know these work well. I think they're stock in-game items. 9,000 to 14,000, but they're double the price. And we have some apples. I mean, we do still have sellable material, but because I'm getting really, past wanting to use this thing. Yeah. Other issue is, so... Now, I know this tractor sure as heck won't take a front loader. It's kind of completely out of the equation. Very few of the larger tractors will, and I suppose that makes sense. It's sort of a waste of that sort of a machine to be using it for that. You don't have them, do you? No, you don't. No front loader attachment on there. Oh boy. I hadn't counted on this. That thing kind of screwed me over doing that, to be honest with you. What do we got in the used a lot? Oh, okay. Decent trailer. Yeah, not really. Ah, here we go. Jeez. Even the smallest of these is stupidly overpriced. Well, I mean, in my book. You know. Same thing with tellies. They're just nuts for money. Yeah. 90K for the little Merlot Turbo. Alrighty. What a pain in the butt. What a pain in the button. Alright, well, no matter what I do, two things are obvious. One, I'm getting a real hate on for this particular thing. And two, I'm going to need a front loader. Not our fastest tractor, so it's going to take us an extra couple of seconds to get there. Well, actually, almost twice as long. It goes just slightly better than half as fast, so... Alright. So another thing I'm contemplating is using some of that area there around our tea houses, or the area up above our farm, possibly, to put in a rice field or two. I did put in the greenhouse. They're not terribly expensive, like 12 grand, I think. Which, oh God, I wish I could sit here in real life and go, oh, it's not terribly expensive. Yeah, that would be saving for 2 years. So yeah, we do have the greenhouse on hand. I don't want this in my face, I'm afraid. Thank you. Alright. I mean, there's a loader right there. But I don't think they take buckets, because they're not really designed to tip anything. They're designed to lift things up and down and only tip them enough to keep them on the forks. And get them off the forks, of course. Alright, so you live there. Alright. Yet a disappointment. Yeah, year 2 season pass. Go away, greedy glommer. Yeah. There's another couple of grand we'll never see again. Let's, no, I guess they, no, it's not the shop one. Where's the shop one? Oh, I don't care. It's right here. Oh, look, there it is. Okay. First off, front loaders. We need just... Oh, actually, first off, there we go. Now, let us, oh, first of all, repair it, sure. Okay, let's customize it. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my. There's trouble here. It won't take a front loader. Huh. Okay. Don't suppose, in hopes against hopes, that you do. No, I didn't think so. Well, no tractors at the moment. Well, that's really kind of, crap-a-scappy, isn't it? $180 horse, we can top this out at. And it will take a front loader. So if we go with that and that, 75. So we're losing 40 horsepower to gain a front loader. I mean, we have a huge, powerful tractor, so that's not... But is this really going to be enough by going to the 190 DT? That'll give us 180, so... grand total 75.7, set up the way we need it. What are you? 190 horse. You're 10 horse over. Not a big fan of the deer. I find them kind of gruntless in their own way. Nope, you won't take one either. Yeah, now we're getting into more money than I need to spend. So... Oh, I like my dudes though, man. Alright. If and I have to parts with you, what are you going to give me? 76. It's an $89,000 frickin' tractor. You're going to offer me 76. Well, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave that mess sitting in the middle of my yard for a day or two. I'm going to see if a different tractor comes up in the used market, because that's, you know, if we go to, yeah, in here to get anything close, like the M7, 170 horse. It's going to be 130K by the time we get it up to 170 horse. That'll only hit 140. Yeah, sure, 180, but 3 times the cost. So yeah, what I'm gonna, oops, I still need to buy a, gonna wait a day or two, see what we can come up with. Alright, so this guy, right, does both, holds 4,000 liters, 42 meters spread, holds less, doesn't do as much as complete crap. Alright, customize, 25 kph is fine. Alright. Now, one other question. If I try and pick that up off the ground full, is it going to be possible, or should I be wise? First time for everything. And have a little looky here. 600s, 750s, $1,000. Oh, this is 900, eh? Alright. Front weight. Why is it only a front weight? If it's a front weight, why does it have a trailer hitch? Oh, I see. Eesh. Why is it a front weight? There's nothing about that that won't attach on the rear. Because it's not what I want, and in fact, John Deere's got a 900 as well. Alright, so if we go with a 1000, these shouldn't care whether they're front or rear, should they? No. Just straight up, this is what you get. Comes with a hitch, okay. Bit more money than one might want to spend on a block of metal. But I don't want to have my tractor go wee every time I jump in it when it has that thing on the back, so. Oh. Alright. Manages to lift it empty just fine. Oh, there's no cover? You're kind of a ripoff. No, no cover. Well, we're gonna have to have all this like naked exposed product. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go and fill her up, see how she performs. We can put manual attach back onto the back on the menu now that we don't use the one animal that hated it. Yeah, we're $1,000 down, but we have a weight. Yeah, less than half the capacity of fertilizer and lime as well. And considering we were getting like 2 lines onto a field with the 10,000 guy, no. You know, we'll have to refill it every time we drive by. I'll look on the hubs, of course, and see if the, you know, I said even if you find something that's a bit above what you would want to pay for that thing, as long as it's in your mod pack, there's a chance it'll come up in the used goods department, right? You know, and you can pick it up for 50-60% of value, and then all of a sudden, hey, this is a good deal. So and here we are back where we started. No, there you are, yes please. And Le Whoosh, $9,600 worth of fertilizer. Dang it. I don't know why it did that. I really don't. I really, really, really don't. Okay. Alright, so holy, come on, man. You used to have working brakes. What happened? Yeah, I love these trees, you know? There we go. Let's get some pertins going on. One nice thing with fertilizer, of course, is these machines use next to none of it, especially compared to lime. Look at that, eh? Perfect. There's a tree exactly at the end of both, like at both ends of our first pass. That's perfect. Yes, it is. Yeah, using 1% per row, maybe 2%, as opposed to 80%. Yep. Perfect. Bloody brilliant. Alright, so where's the second one? Which tree does it line up on? Come on. There's gotta be another line here somewhere. Oh, there's a couple. Okay. It's way over here. Okie dokie. Let's grab that then. Come on, I need you to appear. No, there's gonna be a little bit at the edge. I don't think. Oh, I don't know. I won't say I don't think it does. I don't know if this one will do the There you go. Now you know as much as I do. I don't know if it'll restrict its spray down the way the other one did, so that we can use a narrower band. But I mean, bee houses could use a washing. Let's, you know, we'll try the sandblasting technique, but with fertilizer instead of sand. I don't see an issue. Do you see an issue? No. Alright, let's have a look. Shall we? So, let's re-energize that thing. Ooh, we do have width. Nice. Yep, Control Z. Oh, but... Ah, crap. Get back in the tractor. The lines just disappeared. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Is that the only line? Oh. Crap. Alright, well... They didn't put the partial at the edge, so we've already actually gone over it, so we might as well just count it as a little bit of overage. Like I said, the fertilizer is not, you know, we're about to finish this field and we've used 3% of what we have, well, less than 4%, shall we say. Yeah, there we go, now we're at 4%. And this way I won't end up sandblasting the faces off our bees. I can't imagine more than a couple of pellets of solid fertilizer being flung at something like a bee is, you know, gonna do it anything but irreversible harm. Okay, there we go. We are fertilized. So, let's go back to this. I just wanted to, yeah, I don't care. Off. That's all I want. There you go. I'm not concerned with what you may or may not detect. Sorry to hurt your feelings. And over the meadow and through the woods, and we're back home. So, of course we still have a big mess in the middle of our yard, but I have decided that I will do my best to ignore that. And I will keep calm and carry on. Alrighty. Now, okay, I don't actually have purely for science. Oh, excuse me, I do apologize. No. We cannot load it off the ground, so... Oh, excuse me again, I do apologize. It's nothing like a good round of YouTube sneezes to, you know... Yeah. Punctuate your creative efforts, shall we say. Alright. Well, it is 3:30 in the afternoon. I can't think of a finer time to just call it a day and go off to bed. So. Yeah. Welcome to the laziest farmer in the entire universe. You know what's really missing, eh? We don't have a dog yet. Boinga 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 boinga. Quit walking so happy. Ooh, 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 we got a little conflict going on over there. Alright, they seem to have settled it. Oh, you make noises. Do it again. Alright, alrighty, sure. It's not a bad noise. Okay. Kind of mooey, but, you know, not cow mooey for sure. Sort of a state of semi-moo. Yeah. Ah. This is working, apparently. Although it won't give me an actual... Oh, there we are. 3702. What are we doing here? Not much, eh? We have 52,000... Oh. Not much, eh? 52,000 liters, eh? Stupid Canadian. Alright, let's... I can say that because it's me. We have a rice sapling. Okay, well, that's definitely enough excitement. As the sun sinks into the east, we... Oh, wait, that's not right. Yeah, we're just gonna go to bed. There's not much else we can do to screw up this day that we haven't done already. So, 12,000 liters of silage. We've got a bunch of things in that end of the world that need dealt with. I'm thinking a lot of this winter... Hello? Really having trouble with my stairs here today. Anyway, yeah, I think a lot of this winter is going to be spent doing just this. Because we don't have a lot of options at the moment, right? And it's something that's kind of puzzled me about FS25 since the very start, is why in God's name do they start you with 1 day left in August? But they do. We will deal with it. Let's, what a weird group of things to store on a table. A long extension cord that only has one end on it. Okay, yeah, it really has been too much of a day. My brain hurts just thinking about how that extension cord might work. Huh. An infinite cord. Okay. Let's, yeah. Let's ignore the heck out of all of that. 7 slip. So let's see how much our solar system, not the solar system, but our solar power system has done for us tonight. 63.99. That's pretty dang good. I mean, granted, it was a beautiful sunny day yesterday, so that does kind of make sense. Got my wellies beside the hiking boots. Got a step ladder and a mop or a broom, because, well, that's just how I like to sweep, is on a very short step stool. Alright. Welcome, well... Yeah. The moon's still up. Okay. Well, be that what it may... yeah. Alright. So, let's get on with today. Let's first of all check our sales. Any, none? At least it is a different thing. Oh. This is, there's an example. This is a mod that I added. I've never used one, never bought one, but if I did need one, there it is at half price. So yeah, that's what I mean by I'll just add a bunch and If we can't find a decent deal, then we'll just keep waiting and seeing what pops up, and we'll ignore the big pile of freaking fertilizer in the middle, or lime in the middle of our yard. Hey, it is the rainy season. It's not like it'll be there forever. Oh yeah, I have this thing. You know, damage 40%. What? Damage? What the heck are they talking about? Damage. 3%. And this one's perfect? Well, I guess. Let's jump in and find out. Yep, maintenance is perfect. Okay. But how could this be 40%? How often have we driven this? Once? Well, I suppose it came with the map, though, didn't it? So for all I know, this thing could be freaking 4 years old and have 800,000 kilometers on. Not that there'd be anything left of it, let's face it, but okay. But it is something I don't really need. It just doesn't hold enough, you know what I mean? So, can't imagine it being worth very freaking much either, though, unfortunately. Let's get an idea of it. It is a Kubota RTV. That looks like it right there. Well, it's only 2 months old. 40%. Good God. This should be worth about 16 grand in current condition. 2 months old? 40%. Yeah, I don't know, man. It wasn't me, but somebody has treated that thing like garba. Oh, wait a minute. Can you pick up that stuff? You might just be about to save your butt from an early death, let me tell you. Although I have my doubts. I think once that's a sad little pile on the ground, it's just, well, I can't. Well, sometimes there's just no getting around it. Yeah. Because, whew. Alright, well. Yeah, things that are just working for me here today. Yeah, you'll more than make up the cost of a loader and a loader attachment. So, goodbye. Oh, you're in just terrible condition. What do you offer me? 18K. I'll take it. Alright. So now we're a little closer to buying a different tractor. Alright, let's use what we have for the moment, though. Yeah. Do I want to really keep auto-loading pallets, or do I want to start doing it the right way? I mean, even if we have to truck them on by hand, I mean, you know. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, this thing just doesn't go in reverse, man. I mean, perfectly sensible. You don't want to be doing 50 miles an hour in a tractor backwards, but, you know, there just wouldn't be a practical reason to need to go that fast. This one kind of stretches that to a whole new level. What the heck, man? Oh, whoops. Takes a little longer to get hitched up than I thought. We were dragging the post there across the ground. Probably not doing it a lot of good, but, you know, okay. Oh, yeah, let's deleticate that, shall we? Nice. All right. That will fill that up. Now, let's see if there's a big difference, shall we? Let's see. Let's go back to prices. Let's go A for apple, J for juice. So let's sell everything. $16.99. If we go all the way to the farmer's market, $17.27. So, yeah. Difference of less than $30 per, and we drive a kilometer or a couple hundred meters. Well, I'm so cheap, we're going for a ride. Brum brum. Nah. Woohoo! Don't bruise them apples. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Can I get a flat tire or what? There we go. That's much smoother. Freaking roads, man. That's pretty good. It's smoother to not drive on the roads. Well, we sell a few things off here. Maybe, you know, if it reaches a point where we've waited a few days and there's still no decent tractor sales, you know, we might still be able to just buy the bullets, sell the little dudes, and pick up something else. It's a quick 20K, as usual when you sell an entire trailer full. Awesome. Oop! Look at that! We got a herd of what? Never mind. I was going to say a herd of wild deer, but apparently no. I'm absolutely wrong. It is a herd of magic deer. Yes! Oh well. I guess there's no point putting hitboxes on buildings that you can't use. I don't know. Though I'm pretty sure if I slammed into that with my tractor, it would show some measure of solidity. Indeed. Alright, so I can't... Well, I mean, I probably can directly sell those tea products, but I'm pretty sure that's not the way to do it. You know what I mean? Because right now, it's just... things probably people don't have a lot of use for, to be honest with you. I mean, I've heard of tea. I haven't heard of linden leaves. Then again, I've never heard of tea made out of linden leaves either, so... You know, Canada might have very, very British roots, but when it comes to tea drinking, well, I don't think that's... we're perhaps as loyally British that way as we are in other ways, so, you know. Alright. Grab you. And you. Bigum lupa da lupa. Pick up some rose hips. Alright. Interesting that you loaded it there. Not that it matters, but it is a little odd. Alright, let's grab... Is this the chamomile? Don't think it is. I think that one's chamomile. What is this stuff again? No, this is the chamomile. So what's this? Mint? Lemon balm. Ah, okay. See, both of these I'm familiar with tea being made from. Certainly. You know, I've had both lemon balm and chamomile tea. Why is it not filling in that one space? Seems a little weird. Just a little. Yeah. Filled it in with those. Okay. Alright, so we gotta take them all the way over here. Oh. And it's sucking them in a really weird sort of way. Mm-hmm. That's pretty wild, eh? You gonna leave me all the pallets? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah. Alright, that was a little bit weird, man. Just a little. Just the way we like it. Alright, now, before I turn everything on... Come here, you. We're going to put you here as well. Okay, good. It is going to gather them up. Whoa. And here I'm worried that the brakes on the tractor don't work. Would seem my own personal brakes are just a wee bit broken. There you go. park you there. You should suck everything up pretty quick. Alright, so we got camellia. Never heard it called that before. Lemon balm, linden, and rosehip. So, this. What's the other? Linden we have. And rosehip we have. So yeah, there's thyme, verbena, peppermint, and mint that we could still... Now these only give us dried product, right? Obviously these aren't actually teas. Good thing is they don't cost anything. So cycles per month 72. If we were to upgrade, oh, it doesn't tell you though. So, well, let's leave that one for a little bit. See how it actually is as a producer. But I assume then that there must be another. Isn't that gorgeous? Another step to this whole thingery here, because this isn't making tea, it's making dried leaves. Which, I mean, that's what tea is. Come on. Somebody's got to stick it in a package with a fancy label and a string. What does that say? Oh, laurel leaf flower. That's not even one we make. A coffee grinder and a coffee pot. In a company that makes tea. Okay. Why not, man? Why the heck not? It might be a Canadian tea company, eh? Yeah, we make amazing herbal tea. Drink it? Yeah, dang, man, give me a coffee. I look like I'm, you know, pity. No, it ain't a pity. Get me a coffee. Speaking of which, I have half a nice ice cold one sitting here on my desktop. Lovely. Alright, so that kind of takes care of that. We're definitely a buck or two ahead of where we started this morning. Of course, we have less gear and different gear, and that's why, mostly. And, you know, 20 grand worth of apples never hurt. Yeah, the world's longest detach cycle on that particular trailer, I'll tell you what. Alright, so... let's have a look at what else might be a tea thing. Juice production. That's for the apple mod. We could have turned 20 grand into probably 50 or 60 using this. Awful tempted, but like I said before, I don't want to make this playthrough all about, you know, production and production and production. I'm afraid the 7 species map stuck me with about all the production I wanted. This is an interesting mod, farm production. I don't want to be doing production. You can put just about anything in of it and get just about anything out of it. So, yeah. But there must be something here. Cow foot, okay. That does tea. Oh, it's a little sawmill. Okie dokie. A fermenter, we've already got. Crude oil. Ah, here we are. Oh, no. Modern dryer. That's okay. We've got the old version of this already. Ah, so 95K for the plant that turns what we currently have into actual tea. Now, I think we can sell what we currently have. If we look under our actual sellable stuffamus, under sellable stuff, let's try... well, let's just do one we know. Let's go with rose hip. So QRRR, rooftop rose hip. Alright, yeah. Ooh, not a lot. So 61 bucks is our best on that. There's lemon balm, even less. Linden, same sort of price. But if we go for actual tea, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, mint herbal tea. Okay, whoa. So mint is worth $58. Mint herbal tea, $2,900. That's what I don't get then. If we have peppermint, I don't see any peppermint tea. Same with the rose hip. Oh. Whoa. Okay, yeah. See, there's the herbal tea. So I guess the thing is when we get the other tea thing, it'll actually blend and mix these things into herbal tea. So it's not straight mint tea or peppermint tea. It's, you know, an herbal tea. Yeah, worth huge amounts more than what we've got. Alright, well, dang, I guess that's just something else we're going to have to, you know, sparingly save our pennies for. Now, while we're kind of on that subject, maybe we're going to have to afford any of this stuff. So if we look at apples, 1704, apple juice, yeah, that's what I thought. So, whether I really like the idea of production or not, maybe here. It's a nice even 10K there, though, isn't it? Oh, it's pretty close here. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't see any other way we're ever gonna, you know, like generate 90K to put that other thing in place. So yeah, let's. And I know this is a fast mod. Like, you don't wait, you know, a month for it to produce a single flat of juice. It produces the juice about as quickly as this thing produces apples. Is this the drop-off one? Where the heck did it go? Thought I saw something here. No? Oh, here we go. It's around the back. Okay, there we go. Now, let's get her lit up. Yeah, we want apple juice. Activate. Okay. 11,000 to upgrade this one. Wow, more than the building originally cost. Okay. But yeah, we want to generate the money to get that tea thing for sure. That's going to be a huge boon. So, but anyway, my friends, I think I'm going to actually call the episode here. I just want to fire these in here. Nice. They don't even require the strength thing to pick them up, so not sure why. It says they're, well, 160 kilos. Okay. That's a little unreasonable. I mean, I might have been able to pick that up when I was younger and carry it a little distance, but tell you what, probably not now. I could maybe pick it up, you know, and then go have a little puke or something, but beyond that, probably not. And on all those really pleasant thoughts, I'm going to leave you guys to it. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. Till next time, take good care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.